Hi, I'm True, and I'm taking the Dolly Challenge. And what the Dolly Challenge is where you take Face is Strange, which is the most horrible story ever written, and it's written by Dolly, and it's, like, hilarious, like, laughs so hard you cry hilarious. And so, what you do is you try to read it out loud without laughing. And I know I'm gonna totally fail at this, but might as well try. So, without further ado, I'll give you Face is Strange, Chapter 1. Dolly was riding the Hogwarts Express to Hogwarts with her best friend Edward Cullen. She had just found out she was a witch and a vampire with Edward, and now they were going to school to train to be better. "Edward, do you miss Bella?" I asked. "Grr, I don't want to talk about Bella," Edward said. "Oh, are you guys fighting?" I asked. "She's just being he yelled. "He thinks I like you." Why would she say that?" Dolly asked. Knock, knock! Suddenly there was a sound at the door of the trolley. "I am going around with candy. Would you like to buy someone?" came the sound from the door. "Yes, come in," yelled Edward. He wanted a distraction. The door slid open, and in came a boy with big spiky black hair and black clothes, and he had his arm wrapped up. "My name is Hiei," he said. "I am selling these candies to pay for my trip to Hogwarts." He showed them the tray, and there were Bertie's butts and candy frogs with cards on them. Edward noticed that Dolly was staring at Hiei and growled, "We are not interested, so go away." "Oh, okay," Hiei said. "Wait," said Dolly enthusiastically and smiling. "I would like to buy some Bertie's butts." She reached for some and touched hands with Hiei. Edward gurred. Well, that will be... Okay, well, it is free for you," Hiei said. He was flustered because he liked Dolly. He thought she was very cute. "Thank you," said Dolly. He had left, and Dolly began to eat the beans. "So, do you like that guy?" Edward asked. "Of course, he gave me free food. He is very nice," Dolly said, happy. Suddenly, they arrived at Hogwarts, and Un came from the train. They were greeted by a big wizard with a long white bear and a pointy hat, and he said, "Come, students, follow me to the Great Hall, and we will eat and get you sorted." Dolly and Edward got in a boat and went into the Great Hall with Dumbledore. They sat down at a table coincidentally right next to their friend from the ship, Hiei. Dolly was also sitting next to a black and red hedgehog. "My name is Shadow," said the hedgehog. Edward began to gurr again. "Why are you all talking to Dolly?" Hiei said. "Calm down," said Dolly. "He is my best friend. He gets a little territorial sometimes." "Oh, okay," said Shadow. "Aight," said Dumbledore. "I will now sort you into the hat. One by one, each of the students and hedge mice, because there are some Sonic characters, came up to the sorting hat and told poems for the houses. There is Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. "Edward Cullen," said the hat. "Slithering!" Edward put on a silver and green scarf and sat down at the table at the end. He winked at Delia as if to say, "Come to my house." Hiei. "Slytherin!" Hiei put on his green and silver scarf and sat down next to Shadow and Edward. He could not stop grazing at Dolly. "Shadow! Slytherin!" Shadow put on his silver and green scarf and sat down next to Edward and Hiei. "Gee, I hope she gets Slytherin," thought Shadow. Now it was Dolly's turn. "Dolly," called the hat. She was beckoned and so went up. The boys did a drum roll with their feet. "Ravenclaw!" Dolly's face fell off. She could not believe it. The boys looked so disappointed. She sadly put on the black and blue scarf and sat down at a table with a group of strangers. Luckily, she found her friends Charla, Annie, and Megan at her table. "Hey guys, I didn't know you were witches," she said. "Yes, we just found out this summer," said Megan. "I cannot believe we are in the same house." So there was good news after all. They began to head back to their homerooms when Hiei stopped Dolly in the hall. "Listen, Dolly, I want to tell you something. I like you," said Hiei. "I like you too, Hiei," she said softly. Then he kissed her, and their lips met, like fire. "Okay, that's enough," said a voice. It was Professor Umbridge, the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. "Go to your rooms. I'll see you tomorrow," said Hiei, and kissed her again. "I said enough!" shouted the professor. "Bye," said Dolly. To left and from the darkness, two eyes watched. It was Edward, and he was mad.